Why, hello, good evening. Just thought I'd dip into a bit more Euro Truck. I've updated a few modifications, namely the Scania T mods had a bit of an update, some minor one, I believe, a few odds and bits and bobs. I think we added a new chassis as well, 10x6 chassis. Interested to see what that looks like. I've tried 10x6 chassis on here before. Wonderful chassis, but quite long. So if you've got a long load, it's makes it a little bit more challenging to manoeuvre around tight corners and such, which is always a good thing. So I'm going to nip off to the garage in a second and have a look at that. I've also uninstalled the mod for the true AI lights, and I've just got the realistic lighting. Been an update to that mod now. We're on version 2.4. The mods modded the mod. I've got uncompressed textures in there, so I think they're a bit bigger. I don't know what the actual effects of running uncompressed versus compressed are, apart from the obvious visual benefits. Had to think a bit hard about uninstalling the true AI lights, because I quite like the flares, mainly the reversing lights, actually turned into real reversing lights rather than the stock general white glow within a few feet of the back of the truck. The reversing lights that are gained with the true AI lights mod actually work like real life lights. The more you put on, the brighter it is. It kind of makes a lot of sense. I haven't tried this yet, so let's see. I have to start the engine, I think. Let's start the engine. Yeah, I think we've lost that. We'll back up a bit. Don't know whether we've got the handbrake on or not, actually. Yes, there we go. We go faster without the handbrake. So yeah, we've lost the flaring capability of the reversing lights, which is a shame. Only a shame at night, though. So lift the tag axle up. We don't need that. So yeah, we'll nip off to the garage, and then I'll see if I can find a short run, just to take the wagon out for a spin. Ooh, bit of an accident. Go on, get out the... So here we are, back in the back at the garage. I say back at the garage. You weren't to see me the first time. I did enter the garage, but when selecting the last chassis option, the 10x6 chassis, the game crashed. So I won't be selecting that again. You can see I'm running my modified 21 speed, well, 22 speed gearbox. Credits to whoever modified that. Unfortunately, I've not got that information. I can't for the life of me remember. And also, modified engine. Although I think the Scania T comes with the 930 brake. As you can see the little GT in there. It's slightly tweaked. Nothing crazy. It's not like a 2000 brake horsepower engine, but it's... I can't think what the torque is. It's probably about 4,000-ish, somewhere around there. I don't think we've got any any additional options. I'll go in the paint shop for that. I think everything's fine, really. Not to faff around with that too much. So look in the paint shop. Anything new in there? Not really. There's quite a nice, quite like that. Fancy it. Might give that a go. Oh, this changes the colour off. It actually works quite well. Probably look nice on the long line. Yeah, it seems legit. Engine running, even though being in the garage. Desperately need some fuel. Let's get the map up. No, let's not get the map up. Let's have a look at what work we have around the place. See if there's anything. I bet they're all 1,000-mile journeys. All right, I'm literally, almost literally right at the top of the map. Actually, jolly good. We've got Russia back. Exciting stuff. Is it still? Yes, it looks to be still disconnected. But we can actually get, or we can actually look around. Click in here. Look. There we go. We can actually see the whole map because I don't have the environment mods conflicting now. Interestingly, that road looks broke. No, it's not broke. It's just not loaded. Okay, roads there aren't broken. I wonder whether these roads here are actually broken or just not loaded. Yes, that's quite broken there. Really ought to have a look at that. So if we get a job down there, that's going to be challenging to get to. The only way there, I think, might be a ferry. Is there a ferry? No. I think we're fundamentally stuffed, basically, if we get a job down there. So I don't that's clearly broken. We can't get this whole bodgers missing. So I don't know how the game's going to handle that. So we'll stay up here. Maybe get into Russia. I don't know. Let's have a look anyway. Freight market. There's there. Oh, wide range of places to go. That's a tiny little journey, isn't it? Look. Yeah, I think we might. Plymouth, Zurich. Which, yeah, okay. Interesting route, I suppose. I suppose it works. 123 grand, look. Bit of a long haul one. It's far too late at night here. Where are we? 10 to 1 in the morning. So, I have remnants of a cup of coffee on standby. But, nonetheless, falling asleep. So it's, I totally wasn't paying attention. We'll see the job details again when I get there. I'm going to attempt to turn around here. I don't think it's going to work. See whether there's a... Ah, yes. Hopefully there's some fuel available. How far we've got? 7 miles. Don't know how much we've got in the tank. Part of the update to the realistic lighting, skyboxes and such, there's basically lighting changes. The traffic light looks quite flat. And improved sort of ambient lighting and all sorts of technical stuff like that. Apologies, I can't be more specific. But I'm still fairly new to the sort of details of the modding scene. Crikey, that's a load. Some sort of hopper on the back there. But I must admit, it looks very nice. There's, I'm not sure it's looking a little bit jagged around the edges. Bit of a shame you can't zoom out a bit more. Oh, you can see some texture pop in there. Just a minute, I'm getting quite a high frame rate. Hope it's not a high load. Where are we going here? Oh, crikey, we've got a... It's a shame I can't zoom out. No, I say I don't remember this. I don't know if this is part of tricky maps. I'm going, well, according to that map, I'm going completely the wrong way. See, no, that's right. What's up with that coach there? I think I might have to have a look at that. I think there's a problem there. No, I'm guessing there's been an accident or a crash, or it's up on ramps. Kind of thinking, oh, it's pretty cool. Kind of thinking, yeah, there must be a better camera. Oh, yeah, that's it's an interesting camera angle, isn't it? It will get back in the truck. I'm kind of thinking all those people shouldn't be stood immediately around that bus. Well, there's a oh, of course it says it on the map, garage over there. Wonderful stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking those people should move away from that coach if it's up on ramps. Doesn't seem like the safest place to be. Anyway, we seem to have disappeared off the map in terms of the delivery there. I think we're in here anyway. That looks suspiciously like it, dead ahead. Odense. Or Odense. Apologies, I slaughtered the name of that, the pronunciation of the name there. Spin it round. I really ought to pay more attention because I have no idea how heavy this is. Heavy enough for the lift axle there. The front steers were lifting off the ground somewhat. Let's just pull up a second and have a look at the map, and hopefully there's some fuel. Oh, crikey, it's not too far, so hopefully we'll get there. Oops, wrong button. Try that. 120. I think that says 121 kilometres. I think that's enough to get us to the fuel station. So let's push on. Let's haul some ass. A little bit tight there. Totally lost. We're over to the right here. Oh, it clearly says it's on the map, but there we go. I'm not entirely sure. Just have a quick look at the load. I'm not entirely sure that we need... Yeah, okay, we'll go with beacons on that. It's fairly long. Basically any excuse to use the beacons. Always check that your lighting works. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm completely on the wrong side of the road. I must admit the lighting looks better. I can see that the it was quite obvious. Oh, hello. Oh, a bit of oversteer on the braking there. Quite obviously, sun had gone in. I can't explain it. You'll have to look on the SCS forums, and there's people on there a lot more up to speed on these mods. But yeah, the lighting is definitely different. I just hit that car and hear a bang. Oh, rolling forwards. No, miles away. I really like the sailboats in this game. They do look very nice. That is quite ridiculously shiny, isn't it? Get back in the truck because I can't drive in the third person. Interestingly, just randomly reminded me. I've just noticed on Steam that Carmageddon, I think it's called Reincarnation. Apologies if that's wrong. I think it's Carmageddon. Reincarnation has gone into public beta now. I remember Carmageddon, the original Carmageddon on PC. Oh, talking a long time ago. Blimey, it's maybe 20 years, something like that. I'm sure it was somewhere in the mid-90s. I thought it was awesome. Awesome game. It's a genre of games that caused, inverted commas, outrage in the media, certainly here in the UK. Yeah, I'm still over braking. Yeah, outrage along with the likes of Grand Theft Auto. I think Grand Theft Auto was, I think it was around at the time, slightly before, slightly after. May have been before, possibly quite a while before. Grand Theft Auto, the old top-down 2D, relatively 2D version. But anyway, Carmageddon. Yes, caused outrage. A car game, as the name suggests, which involves a lot of death, I seem to recall, and I think a fair amount of crashing. Now, as you've seen with my driving skills in Euro Truck Simulator, I'm quite good at the crashing bit. And if you could die, I'd probably be quite well versed in that, judging by some of the accidents I've had on my travels. But yes, when I saw that pop up, Carmageddon, I thought, oh, I'll have a slice of that. So it's currently sat on Steam, waiting for me to allow it to download. So I'll have a look at that. But according to the, I actually read the terms and conditions now, the old end user license agreement, and it says in there that you don't appear to be able to record any game footage from it. Now, well, this is going to change when it leaves public beta. I think it's due for release on the 24th or the 27th of March. It's 20 something, so I'm pretty sure it's the 24th of March. So whether it's going to change then, and they just want to sort of keep a lid on it for the time being, I don't know. I shall look into that, and if I can get some gameplay on the channel, I would very much like to do that. Literally, I've pretty much told you what I know about it. I watched a little YouTube clip on the Steam browser, and that is all I've seen. All I've seen of it. It didn't look immediately different from what I remember it. Obviously, apart from the graphics element. But yeah, if anything, I enjoyed the trip down memory lane on that one. It was on discount, 50% discount, so I thought I couldn't resist that. I think the normal price is £19.99. That's UK pounds. I think I got it for about just short of £10. So more than worth that, I think, just for the like I say, the memory lane element. So I shall report back on that duly, hopefully with some footage. But yes, if that end user license agreement is anything to go by, I'll probably refrain from sticking anything on YouTube for the time being. Just noticed it's a beautiful day outside. Really stunning. Oh, hello. Eyes on the road. So yeah, that's in the pipeline. Just managed it. Oh, hello. Somebody else hauling some railroad gear. It's totally just merrily driving along this road, totally ignoring the GPS on the screen. It just occurred to me, I thought, why am I even going in the right direction? I am already regretting moving into this lane because I now have to make it round this roundabout in the inside lane. It shouldn't be too bad because I'm not that long. Whoa. What's this? What's this giggle here? Come on, chaps. Oh, it's chaos. It's absolute chaos. Come on. It's pass. Out of the way. Thank you. Yes, cars seem to love going round roundabouts in the outside lane. Now, I'm not... Is that what happens in Europe? I don't know. That, well, it happens in this country, to be fair, but it shouldn't necessarily happen. It's, yeah. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Probably just me. I think I figured out why I'm always stopping far too short with the brakes. It's because, now I'm not sure which bits fixed this, but the engine braking and the automatic exhaust braking. Yes, I've got automatic exhaust braking switched on. Oh, right, yes. Okay, see, so busy talking, completely forgotten about the fuel. Yes, marginally problematic, but hey ho, let's just glide and see where it takes us. Yes, the automatic exhaust braking and retarder are actually functioning now, whereas I'm kind of used to them not functioning. They were quite sporadic. So I always, I'm automatically assuming that I won't have a retard or anything, and yeah, so I'm glad I finally got to the bottom of that, because it was just really weird how, it's been fine, and then all of a sudden the brakes seem to be awesome, and I've not changed any settings. But anyway, you don't care about that because you can't feel the brakes like I can here. I've noticed that passing trucks, and you possibly noticed there, the sounds all sound like the engines are idling. They're going by. Could be in a very high gear, I suppose. I'm kind of thinking we're not going to make it all the way to the fuel station. So, do I perform some movie magic and edit this out and pretend it never happened? Or do I keep it in? I don't know. If I keep it in, it's going to be long. If I edit it out, we're over the map. Oops, that's... Well, it is map. It's the wrong button. Wrong map. There we go. Where... wow, yeah. I think we're talking fail. Yeah, shame I can't glide all the way. So I've missed about 1,000 fueling stations. That's genius. Absolute genius. So wrapped up. But everybody saw that coming, didn't they? Apart from me, obviously. Still moving. Moving to the side of the road. We should have hazards on. Really, yeah. Shocking. Okay. Right. Due to a second unexpected error, namely the game crashed mid-fuel, we're back here. Now, looking at the game log, there's a whole bunch of DirectX 9 errors, which appeared to be some sort of reflection errors with the possibly Scania T, I think, kind of looks like that. I literally spent about 30 seconds glancing at the log. So I have restored, luckily it was sat in my recycle bin, I have restored my previous version of the mod, 1.5.1, and yeah, I'm just going to swap it straight over, hot swap it if you will. I shall slowly scroll through these just in case you're interested in what's in here. There's quite a bit of stuff that I've got enabled but I'm not using, or I've not actually got in game. I don't own the trucks. Most of this stuff works. There's loads. Actually, there's quite a bit of surplus stuff. Incidentally, that the VW, I think it's VW Constellation truck, I didn't personally rate that. I found it, the interior was, yeah. I don't like saying of poor quality because I feel bad for the people who've put the work in. They did a fine job, but it wasn't for me. Don't think we get those trucks in this country. I can't recall actually seeing them in the UK. They're probably out there, but I don't notice them. Online fuel price, a great little mod that theoretically updates the fuel prices. Who'd have thought it? Fuel prices and the display boards outside the actual fuel stations to real life prices. There's my mod there, so we shall click that before I go past it and lose it. Yeah, that's that. Yes, I've never checked to see whether it is right. The fuel prices look right to me anyway, plus or minus a bit of tax here, there and everywhere. So I think there were some issues with it. I don't think it wasn't at the time I installed it. I don't think it was that compatible with TSM, possibly not Rust map either. Don't quote me on that. And there's been possibly 2 or 3 version changes since I last refreshed and mod. So yeah, there's a couple of. I don't think I'm running the Kenwood. I don't think that's not in. Peterbilt I've got in there. It's a pretty epic truck. That it's nice. It's probably one of the better if not one of the best American truck mods in Euro Truck 2. The DAF High Crawler, that's not a bad mod actually. It's an interesting truck to drive, that, especially when you put the really heavy duty, the really uprated chassis on it, quite ridiculously high up. But I did find it came in quite useful. Certainly on Rust map, there are some really interesting roads. Or there's, I think there's only one that I've found so far. I've not driven it all by any stretch. But let me just get out of this screen. I'm sure you're sick to death of looking at that. 61,500 miles. Continue game. It's going to complain at me because I've changed the trucks. Autosave. Yes, load. Yes, that's fine. Yes, there's one particularly awesome road in Rust map, somewhere in the north-east sector, where you really need an off-road chassis. It's no good running a low chassis. And I think it was Brazil map. Oh, nice! It's returned the truck to stock. Oh, that's interesting how it's not backward compatible. Not to worry, we'll have to run orange for the time being. It depends on where I am. Should still be in the garage. Depends where it was last saved. So it could be outside the... seems to have... Oh, I thought it got stuck then. But yes, I'm there. Super. Okay, that's fine. I could paint the truck then. Right, stop fiddling about with stuff and get back on the road. I need to... do you think we can make that without getting fuel? Probably. Well, actually, the obvious way is start the engine so I can see the computer. Stop indicating. 200 and I can't read that. It's tiny. 297 is it? 297 kilometres. How far have we actually got to run? We're going to have to drive up to the road, I think. After we put it in gear to get it on the get the sat nav to calculate the route. How long is that going to take? I'm trying not to. Well, it's turn left. 94 miles. Theoretically, I can make that. So I'm going to bypass the fuel station and just push on with the journey. Although part of me kind of wants to go to the fuel station to see if it crashes again and see whether it is the Scania mod or if it's an issue with realistic lighting. Maybe an issue with realistic lighting. No. Other changes since I last played this game 3 or 4 days ago. I've updated the Jazzycat traffic pack for the AI. And I think he's added 6 or 7 new cars. I did see an Aston Martin in there and a Mercedes and a couple of other things. It really does change the game. I've no idea what the stock game looks like now in terms of traffic. So it's been that long now that I've played with the Jazzycat mods installed that, yeah, I don't know where we're at in terms of stock. Excuse me. But I remember when I did first install them, certainly the AI traffic pack, it really kind of changes the game. It really changes the feel of it. Seeing cars that you know and love knocking around the road and in the traffic. See the texture pop in there. Crazy. Oh, good, getting tired. Yes, I'm going to put my foot down. So we're against the clock now. Probably got an hour. So look, hour and a half. So, let's see, can't we get it out? No idea what I'm going to edit this. Edit out the fact that it didn't indicate there. Look at this bridge coming up here. This looks quite nice. I must admit the bridges do look nice. I seem to be developing an obsession with bridges. That's a change in volume. Yeah, really against the clock now. It's plenty of fuel. 27 miles, 43 minutes to go before destinating. We've got another bridge coming up, I see, in front of us. 45 minutes before we start to get the old droopy eyelids. I think we'll make that, shaving some time off that ETA. Rolling out of the way, car. That's it. That's got a lot of overhang on it, that load. I think that was that a VW Constellation? Still a beautiful day anyway, so we've been blessed with the weather. It's very nice. No way we're going to get past those vehicles and manage to get in the lane. I must admit, there's a recurring theme with me and running out of fuel in this game. I think I'm kind of a bit used to some of the chassis, especially Ohaha's Volvo. I think I'm sure it's the 8x4, something like that. It's got quite a capacious fuel tank. I'm sure it's 1,500, maybe 2,000 litres. I could be wrong. It's considerably bigger than this. This is one of the smallest, if not the smallest, fuel tanks I've run in this game. And as you can probably gather, I've got quite a lead right foot. So I don't tend to drive in a particularly fuel efficient way. Although I'm nearly fully levelled up on the fuel front. So I'm getting many more miles to the gallon, or kilometres, or litres to the kilometre, than I used to. So I hate to think, really, actually, what this chassis would be like. Oh, it's this. You let me go? No, that's fine business. Thank you very much. Keep moving, keep rolling, don't lose the momentum. Stall it out. Are we going to fit through there and never get through? Oh, look at that. That is almost perfect. Absolute fluke. I did manage to hit the microphone. I was buying my little eye. I fancy a piece of that load. Nice tank look. Lovely. Okay. Oh, getting a bit carried away there. Or not. I should have been more carried away. I think I'll have to. Never get it at 1. This should do, because I think it's actually really easy, but it's really easy if you can drive. It's less easy if you can't. That'll do. And brake. Nearly straight. Nearly straight. Not far off. Not that straight though. The tractor's not. I do fancy a piece of that tank. I wonder where it's going. Anyway, actually, it looks quite fetching, that red. Quite like that. Yeah, it's alright, I'm tired, it's fine. I think your driver's time should stop counting down if you switch the engine off. Yeah, I think that's my opinion anyway, although I can't see the point of that, but I just think that should happen. Excellent, apparently. Obviously not watching this video. I think it might have a different opinion of how excellent that journey was. Let's see, it's 160 litres, crazy. Time taken 6 hours 47 minutes. I'm guessing that includes the amount of time that I spent running out of fuel, crashing and being recovered. Anyway, we did seem to do a good job at hiding that from the customer, so that's what it's all about. Got ourselves an extra 10 grand in the bank and 829 XP. Excuse me. And by the looks of it, also, have we? Yes, I wasn't paying attention. I think we leveled up as well. So, oh, there we go. Doing a fan. No, I was hoping for some sort of fanfare or some sort of fanfare. Balloons, or at least fireworks. We've, yes, handbrake. We've done levelling up. Quite a lovely turning circle. Yeah, sounds very slightly distorted in my headphones. Find out where that tank goes to. Remember which button it is? There we go. Where's it going? Poland. Can we do that on this map? Yes, you see, now that's an interesting way of getting to Poland. I'm guessing that's because the game has noticed that there are some broken roads. Yes, there isn't another way around. So, yeah, tricky. I don't know. I'm going to have to sleep anyway, fairly urgently. Anyway, that is it. We'll switch the brake on. Switch the lights off. So that concludes this journey, I think. Thank you for watching. If you've got any comments, down below, please. And if you feel so inclined, and you're not yawning like that, please subscribe. I kind of promise it'll get better. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get some Carmageddon, but don't hold your breath. I might comment on it. I'll look into that, see if I can get some footage of it. Would be very nice. Very much looking forward to playing that, but not now, because it is now 1:37 in the morning, so I should be going to bed. So good night all. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye.